property tax stabilization program update. Is that you, Renee?
Oh, that was, that's Renee.
No, that's the,
No, that's the new,
65.
that's the
Yeah.
new.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought you were going to say the assessor.
Okay, from the tax collector treasurer Suzette, the
Susan.
property tax stabilization program, she is encouraging anyone to apply, even though they may have heard that if they don't have homestead exemption, that they may not be ineligible. That is not the case. You have to have been eligible for the homestead exemption for at least 10 years. You don't necessarily have to have had it. So that's the difference. So she's just saying, everybody apply.
Good.
That's
Right,
65.
Can I ask one thing, did they take that off the application, or did they add that to the application?
It's right on this application from the state.
Yeah, 'cause
The application is on our website, available on our website. Yeah.
Okay.
You good?
That's it. She just wanted to clear that
New
up.
business, Crow Hills liquor license renewal. Hi, Glenn. Good to
Good.
see you. Been a long summer,
Yes, it is.
especially with trying to find workers.
Yep.
So nothing's changed, right?
Nope.
So do I have a motion to accept Crow Hills application?
I'll make a motion to accept.
Or second?
Sure, second.
So let's sign in blue.
All those in favor?
Blue?
You'll all have blue pens tonight, except Rachel's got a black one in her hand.
Do I need a blue one?
Yes.
Yes, here you go.
Oh, well. I can use this one.
No, stealing the pens.
I took them out of my cup on my own desk to make sure you all had a blue one.
And where might you have found these?
From our favorite bank in town.
Ah.
Oh.
So, do you can get it tomorrow?
Yep.
It's all good.
All right, thank you all very much.
Yep, see you.
Stay quiet.
Thank you. Sunshine. Mr.
I did that
Effervescent.
once, it's real complicated,
yeah.
it's like the crows, it goes too fast. So the next one is Pierre Dumont, Paper Talks.
He is not here. I missed the motion on who signed code.
Oh.
Jason.
I made the motion.
I
Motion,
think
and then
Nancy
you could have
seconded.
picked, everybody seemed to
Yeah,
second
we all
it, so
seconded
take,
it, so pick
take
one.
a second.
Okay. Pierre Dumont from Paper Talks, he was by earlier. He is, oh, yeah, take one down. There's only 4, so.
Shared.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I'll
who that
show
guy
you.
is.
Yeah.
So he's just requesting the town of Lubec ad, down on the lower left-hand corner of the second page, as you see. He wants to feature an article on Sonia Bailey,
Mhm.
and that's what he's put together there, and it's $254 for that ad.
Her being postmaster and all. Her being postmaster.
The ad, what we're paying for is just that one that's on the lower left-hand
Right.
corner,
So who's
but
doing?
he's doing an article on Sonia.
Mhm.
Shall we
Show it out.
motion to do that?
We avoided.
We've done it
We've been
at
doing
least
it for
twice.
quite a few years
Right.
now.
Yeah.
So who would like to make a motion? Dan, is that a motion?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
All in favor? Appointments, I know I started signing one of those, instead of the warrant, but.
What's that?
Okay, so, yeah, Amanda for the deputy shellfish warden, and Sheldon Lyons for shellfish warden, Kurt Andreessen for the parks bandstand maintenance committee, and Kevin Brody for animal control officer. Those are some appointments that got missed last time.
Okay, well, I'll make a motion, we appoint the aforementioned, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Rachel, it wasn't so moved.
Yeah, well, we were discussing, other things.
Talking in class again.
She is. appreciate you two.
Changing.
Well, thank you for all these lovely volunteers. It's really appreciated by the town. Anybody who volunteers is highly appreciated. We don't have a lot of people to go around, and some people have to take 2 or 3 hats. Oh, I see there's gonna be a beach cleanup September 4th to 11th.
Yes,
Yay.
it's like the national cleanup. I was contacted by Deb Seavey, who kind of spearheads this. They're being asked to bring it up here, Jason. Are we good with, I think our dumpster got a little over full last time, but if you find it in your heart, you find an extra one.
We sure can.
Okay, thank you, we appreciate that.
You certainly do.
Yeah.
It's gonna be up here and.
And they can bring it right up here on
So
the
can you
hill.
pick up bags or anything from up here, or less than, are there any
We
trash
do
bags?
have, yeah, we
Or
have
trash
some
bags?
left
People-
over from the roadside cleanup,
Okay.
so.
Are they a special color or something?
I don't think so.
No.
No, we just have them in a different box here. I've asked them not to bring hazardous oil or liquid. We don't really have a place for that. And tires, we don't. Do you have a suggestion where they can take that stuff, or?
Sean Blanche.
Sean Blanche
Garage.
takes any
They'll
liquid,
take
or is it,
Well,
or
oil and tires.
oil and
They'll take
tires?
tires.
There's a charge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So we have quite a few other businesses that just happened to happen quickly after the agenda was written. One of which is the parking lot's going to be paved, and we're not sure when, but I've asked Renee to have it scheduled on a Friday, because we're going to have to close the town office, and it takes 2 or 3, at least a couple of days to not be driven on, so Friday would be the best day, because then it would have the whole weekend to be roped off, so we needed a motion to be able to close the office on a Friday when it's been paved.
I'll make a motion for that.
You have a second?
Second.
All in favor? I think that would be really great, because during the snow months, it's impossible to plow, because they're just plowing up dirt and rocks and everything else. And then you want to say something
Plus
about
it hasn't
the
been paved since 1978.
That too.
Sad.
So you think the roads are bad, the parking lot's worse. So there's
Oh, yes.
road closures on North Lubec, you might want to explain that.
Yes, this morning I got word that the Public Works is not able to change 8 culverts without shutting down both lanes. And I've asked them to put off the work until tomorrow so that we could
Prepare
tell
people.
the people, give them a little
Yeah.
warning. So the girls up here were great. We came up and looked at the map and contacted, try to make phone calls to all the North Lubec residents that were gonna be affected tomorrow. And that is from Lawrence Lane north. After 9 o'clock in the morning, they will start taking up the road, and there'll be 45-minute intervals of complete closure. But emergency vehicles will be able to get through. They'll make a way for that. And then Tuesday, September 6th, and hopefully they'll be all done by Wednesday, September 7th. So Lawrence Lane area is the farthest out there. They started on the farthest end of the project. They'll be working towards County Road. So we've put signs up on North Lubec Road, and they're gonna try to at least get 2 culverts done a day. They've discovered another one, so there possibly is a 9th.
When are they gonna start? Tuesday? What time?
After 9 a.m.
Because you do trash,
I'll
right,
be out
trash
there by
removal.
then.
Okay.
Another question. They're gonna do some ditching when they do the.
They did
culverts, correct?
ditching today, I believe.
Right.
Instead of taking up the road, I asked them if they could redirect their, yeah,
But I mean, as they
Yep.
do the culverts, they're gonna have to re-ditch.
yes, the
So
shoulder.
what are the dates again?
Tomorrow,
Okay.
September 1st, they'll be in Lawrence Lane
I can't do
area.
anything with tomorrow.
No. Tuesday, September 6th, and Wednesday, September 7th, and it should be done. And this is in preparation for paving. So, don't wanna take up that new paving once it's done.
So, okay, so next on the additional other business is an application for catering permit for the Pirates Invasion from the Down East Dragonfly Farm, to be located on Peacock Candy Company property. anybody here to speak for that?
I'm right here.
Oh, I see, yes.
Hi. Yeah, we got contacted by the festival committee to see if we put up a booth and we have jumped through hoops to make that happen and here we are tonight. So I'd like to ask if we could go ahead and get our permit. We're gonna cordon off the area of the parking lot that is down beside post office at the end of, the canning company.
So not where the,
No,
not
on
where
the other side, and we have the bay on one side and the building on the other. We're back in there.
Which one is the
No,
biggest one?
you have permission from the property
I have
owner.
permission from Bobby Peacock.
Yeah.
Which is not the fun.
Good.
What about that other guy? Doesn't he wanna
Yeah.
set it on the
He
corner?
owns the piece of property there.
Yeah, that's Bob's down the far corner. That's Bob's.
Oh, you mean down between the parking lot? It's where it's
Down
been
towards
corded,
post
it's been
Yeah.
corded out,
Yeah.
it's been corded off lately,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Saying no parking.
Right, it's to
It's
the
this,
right of that.
it's right to the right of that.
Yeah, down
Or
further.
that guy Stan who owns the end?
Yeah, that's Bob's.
Wanda?
Oh, I'd just like to say that, Chief Samaritan Independent Caterer, but in years past, the last 3 years anyway, I've been down there, and they don't stay over that long, they don't stay in Lubec area that long, not really. Now, I don't know if they will because, gonna have the live music, but in years past, they stayed for a little bit in the downtown area, and then they headed back out to Eastport, the boats and the motorcycles.
All 35 of them.
Yeah.
And the fundraiser is for the celebration committee, that's the purpose of the fundraiser? It says it's for,
No.
I don't, this isn't a fundraiser, I
it says
don't.
No,
the purpose of event fundraiser.
So what are you guys gonna have there?
Separate from
Food
us,
and,
where the Lubec celebration is.
We're gonna have,
Mayor's separate from us.
we're gonna talk.
It's the
Yeah, well,
Eastport
the
Fire
event's
Festival.
saying that their
Yeah.
purpose of, is a fundraiser.
Oh, for the Eastport
For
Fire
the
Festival.
Eastport,
yeah.
Yeah.
we were contacted by them.
So you're giving some of your profits to them?
So,
Very good
so
of
what are you folks gonna have there?
We're gonna have some burgers and quiche and breakfast sandwiches, and there is gonna be alcohol available, and there's also juice and fruit and stuff and kids.
I mean, to be honest, I don't have a problem,
I
Just as
think
long
it's
as
a
they
great
have-
idea.
just as long as, I
What
mean,
did you
Bob,
say?
Bob Peacock
Rachel?
said you can use
It
it,
is
I
a great
mean.
idea.
Yeah.
You do?
We call them today.
I don't have a
Just
So we
problem.
contacted the
sponsored.
state, called here.
I mean, as long as
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
I'm okay
When
with
is
it as long
this
as
going
it's
to
separate
start?
from the
I'm
town.
I'm setting up
8
at
a.m.
8, so I
Do we
put
know
8 up
where
there.
his line
What?
is?
No, it just can't be sponsored by the celebration committee.
No, it's not at all. It's two
not.
separate, but, we're gonna be, Bobby let us use the other side, for our crafters, and we're having the
Well,
Arise
that's nice.
program come in. But, where we thought traffic would just be on this end, now we have the potential to have traffic moving through town.
And if you notice, in state law, you have to have it cordoned off, you have to no alcohol beyond this point kind of thing, so they're not gonna be running around town with beer.
Anything, they're gonna be sectioned off from that whole part.
So,
The Masons have agreed to let us
I'm
use
sure
it
it's
too.
not connected with a town-sponsored event, because we've never
It's
allowed
private.
alcohol with a town-sponsored
It's
event.
private property,
before.
I mean,
And you got a verbal agreement with him? And he has insurance, or does your insurance cover you
Yes, it
working?
does.
and I don't believe we have anything to say about it anyway. It's on private property,
As
so.
long as it's not sponsored by a town
Exactly.
committee, I'm good with it.
Yeah,
And I would also just
Okay.
not that you need to be careful, but that edge that
Mhm.
loops around,
But roping that totally off.
that's somebody else's piece.
oh, okay.
Alright.
I don't know exactly what it is, so I'm thinking if with any beer tap or maybe just keep it over towards the building
It's
side.
gonna be over next to
Yeah,
where those two.
I can't remember who that guy is, but he
Stan
owns
Sakula.
Sakula, he owns a little,
Is that
sliver of
why, is he the one that's been roping that stuff off?
no, he
Oh, that's right
owns,
on
he
there.
owns right on that
And then-
loop water that goes to
Oh,
the
he does.
post office. And
Yeah.
I think it's basically about enough property to
So
hold a
I'm-
car.
Do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion that we approve the application for the
I'll second.
catering
second.
permit.
All in favor?
I'd just be careful of those drunken pirates from
yeah.
Eastport, 'cause they come into town and they give us a bad name.
I hope it's a fun day, I hope it goes well.
Good luck.
We're also catering.
What was the
over
vote on
there.
that, please?
5 to 1. 5 to 0.
Can they maybe get Bobby
5 to 6 to 8 for shorty drilling.
As long as it's not sponsored by us. We're just approving a private company doing
Now,
it.
That's right.
we're still on other business, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Sand bids. When are we,
Sand
when are we
bids?
gonna put the sand bids out?
Oh, sand bids.
Sand bids, yes.
Oh, okay. As in
Yeah.
sanding?
Sand, yes, as in
As
winter's
in
coming.
winter sand?
Oh, same.
It's gonna snow next week.
Can we get to Labor Day before bringing
Yeah.
up sand?
Have you put your Christmas
wait a
decorations up
minute.
already?
I never took them down.
He just changes the bulbs,
Yeah, I wanted to be right.
the ones that go out.
Well, as long,
They
I'm
will-
really glad that you're having food with it. It's not just a.
It's,
yeah, of course.
it's Christmas at my house all the time
Food
anyway.
is food's out.
I will put the sand bids out, it'll be September, that's when we got it in. I have a couple things for other business. This is just, the paperwork for the, main bond bank for the excavator loan, you guys just need to sign it.
What was, did we get a fixed rate?
Motion.
Okay, yeah, I need a motion to sign the, main bond bank
So moved.
for the
Seconded.
excavator. All in favor? What's our monthly payment or is it annual?
And it's a biannual.
And what's that? Is it in the budget?
We have to pay the interest, I believe, the first, just the interest. And this is the, permission that you give us to do those B&B warrants in between the warrant. You have to do that every year. And the 906 section. Yes, that's the one.
Okay.
And this this is something
Or
that's,
Dan.
Suzette needs, section 906. Yeah.
So they have, is it once a week or every other week?
We have to do B&B's checks every week.
So, yeah, so
And
this
it's
gives them
in the
permission to, actually, they use my stamp and Suzette signs it to the, for the BMD, so I don't have to come in.
And then you guys sign the warrant.
And
next
what
week.
is this one? It is to apply any tax payment received from an individual, and does that mean, that's just for her to collect the taxes,
Yep.
correct?
Yep, but she has to have that done every
So let's, we'll make a motion for them to be able to sign the BMV on a weekly basis, so I'll make a motion.
Second.
All in favor?
I'll have to send it.
Don't turn into the Gong Show.
I guess separate those two, it used to be us,
I know, it's gotten better.
it's been a young
So,
man.
second, to apply
You guys
any
did it.
tax payment received from an individual as payment for any property tax against outstanding or delinquent taxes, so she can sign a check, is that?
Mhm.
So I'll make a motion that we allow Suzette to do that. Do you want a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Just clean up stuff that we, from the annual changeover of everything, stuff that we have to do every year, so.
So the last thing on the list is Safe Harbor has an update. Bar Harbor, Maureen actually came in with an $8,333 check, the third payment in their pledge for $25,000 for maintenance. And on another note, I will read you a letter I sent to the Marad team. The main DOT met with Washington DC last Friday, and the Marad team said that they had to talk to the secretary, which is Pete Buttigieg right now, to see whether he would allow them to take over the project in its entirety, and which would be including administration and getting the remainder of the funds. So Monday, I got a contact from Senator Collins, and they have approved of the transfer with the stipulation that if the main DOT absorbs the sponsorship of this grant, they would be in charge of all administrative components of this grant. They would have to keep to the original scope of the project. They would have to find the additional funding, and everything had to be completed and expended by September 30th, 2026. All of those were in the original agreement. That was always the amount of time that we had, although I tried to accelerate the completion with COVID and price increases, it didn't happen. So they asked me for a letter, or let's say the town, they asked the town for a letter saying that this is what we wanted. So I wrote to the 7 people at the USDOT, the town of Lubec is ever grateful for the build grant awarded to them in 2019 in the amount of $19,650,000 for the purpose of constructing a safe harbor, including a breakwater, floats, and a boat launch. After receiving the grant and fulfilling all permit requirements, the town put the project out to bid. Due to COVID and price increases, both bids came in over budget at $24,300,000 and $41,270,000. The lesser of the 2 bids significantly reduced the size of the breakwater, compromising the integrity of the project. In order to successfully complete the Safe Harbor project, we would like the Marod team to consider turning the project over to the Maine DOT in its entirety. The Maine DOT is well equipped for the complexities of such an undertaking, including the procurement of essential supplies and additional funding necessary to complete the Safe Harbor project. Thank you for your consideration in this matter. I happen to know today that Senator Collins met with the DOT, Maine DOT, talking about this project. My feeling is they don't want it to let it go. And my hope, my lifelong hope is that it gets done with someone. And I did the best I could.
You did a marvelous job. You did. You should be commended.
Let's just get it built, right? Let's get it built. So,
Good,
it's
thank
us,
you.
It'll get
Yes.
done.
Yeah,
but
It'll get built.
it'll
it's
get
gonna
done.
get built. Jason never had it done. From the very beginning, he was my cheerleader.
It'll happen.
So, I have nothing further. Public comment?
We're setting a record.
That was a lot done in
25 minutes.
Wow.
Oh,
You get a lot.
motion to
That's a record, it's
adjourn.
still
I'll
17.
second that.
I know, Dan holds the
I was gonna
record.
say, you can
To adjourn, Jason seconded.
All in favor?
Thank you,
Thank
everybody.
you.
That was even with camera problems.
Yeah, you held us over. Can I have a couple of them?
And is this everything signed?
No, this is everything signed. I was just waiting for the camera. Cameras off. Get rid of the tape.
We're waiting for them to do it.
The DOT is going to, the